Greetings and welcome back to Stardew Valley. Today is Friday the 5th of winter. Let's start with our morning routine. Tomorrow is going to snow and the fortune teller says spirits are very happy. Very good. So we have a nice iridium bar. Awesome. We have 3 of those already and we have 1 piece of iridium ore. We have 1 omni geode which we want to open today. Nothing is ready so far. Let us give some water to Zokora. Hello Zokora. There we go. That's better. So, what are we going to do today? So, I actually looked up the birthdays. Today is Elliot's birthday. And I already looked up what he likes. He likes stuff we don't have. Which is stuff like duck feathers and other weird things that we can't really come by easily. So I looked up what he likes as well, which would be jelly. So we will gift him some jelly later. But first of all, let us go to the gypsy woman, who should be there since it is Friday. And yeah, see if she has something we need for our bundles. I still want to have the greenhouse as fast as possible. Another thing we can do today, and which we will do today, is check out the quarry, which we unlocked in the last episode. But first of all, let us see. Pufferfish, hash browns, peach, chop. I do know we need that for the stuff bundle. Peach, maybe. Coffee bean. A coffee plant? Okay, sorry, I need that. That is awesome. I love that. Bulletin board. The chop is what we are missing. That's why I bought it. The peach. Animal bundle, no, but artisan bundle, we already have the peach, so it's no use buying that. Oh, I did want to look up the magician. One moment. That is what I totally forgot. Solar and void essence is what he likes. Because we want to get in his basement. Giggity. Well, no. Let's not do a giggity there. Because we can do stuff there. So let me get a void or solar essence. And yeah, basically, oh, we can do something there. Give me a blackberry for blackberry wine. Thank you. Solar essence. Yeah, let's get him a void essence. I think that's more than enough. And of course the jelly, which we already have. There we have nothing to do so far. Not much going on, and I totally forgot to take the horse again. I just can't get used to the fact that we have a faster means of transportation now. I don't know. I just like going on my own. And the weirdest thing is that this thing is so, well, huge. You can't fit through these little paths and so basically it isn't that much faster. So, hello Mr. Magician. Oh, he already has 2 gifts. Well, so much for that. So, just in 2 days we will gift him more. And until then we do different stuff. As I said, we are going to cleanse today. We are going to the quarry. In the quarry I think we will spend the rest of the day since the quarry is downright filled right now. We do have the proper tools. We have a gold pickaxe, which is pretty awesome. Okay, Leah and Linus we have. Linus we can still gift stuff, which is good. And yeah, we gifted stuff to some people. So let's see who we find and who we want to gift to. The void essence we put here. The chop we will later put into the community center. Oh yes, the soggy newspaper. Why do I even bother to check the waste bins? No idea actually. No idea. Okay, let's see if Elliot is anywhere around. He's not at the fireplace. Nautilus shell, a dried starfish. I think we already have the dried starfish. Yes, we do have that. Do we need the Nautilus shell for something? I know that we don't need it for that. We already got it. Okay, cool, cool. Because the field research bundle is the only thing you need, the Nautilus shell. Sorry. Right, and some corals. Perfect. Alright, yeah, I hope I don't sound too exhausted today. For the last few days, today is Sunday, I have been on the International Board Game Expo in Essen, Germany, which is every year around this particular time. Do we have enough to visit Elliot? Yeah, I've been... No, we can't visit him. We have to wait until he appears. Yeah, there I have tried out new board games and basically just, yeah, tried out a lot, and it was just amazing as always. But it is quite exhausting to go there and go over the trade fair. Yeah, it really sucks up your energy because you want to try a lot. I mean, a real lot of board games. Ah, there he is. Perfect. You want to try out a lot. This for me, marvelous. I thought it was your birthday today. We have winter. Oh, yeah. Silly me, I looked up in fall. Righto, let's see if somebody's birthday is today. Yeah, I wanted to try out as many board games as possible. I tried out a few. One game in particular named Euphoria, which was kickstarted some time ago. Nobody's birthday today, but Caroline's in a few days. And Linus wants a purple mushroom. Nah, we don't have that right now. Oh yeah, Euphoria, a nice worker placement game, which I really liked. I liked the concept and the artwork. Unfortunately, for my board game pals or for the people whom I usually play with, the games have to be in German because not everybody can speak English that well that it would make sense to play it in English. So unfortunately that particular game won't be around in German anytime soon. So I'm not really up for buying it then, since it is, what was it, like 45 euros? So quite expensive. It is worth the price, I have to say, if it were in German. If I could play it with the people whom I usually play with. But since that wasn't possible, I refrained from buying it. What I did actually buy was 2 new books for the role-playing game, or the tabletop role-playing game Call of Cthulhu, which I play every now and then. And I wanted those for a longer time, so it was bound to happen. But apart from that, I didn't really buy any games there because they tend to be overpriced there, especially the German games. The English games you can't come by easily in the normal shops around here, so I don't mind paying a little bit more, because usually the shipping is a lot to Germany. Yeah, and this is the quarry, as you can see. Normally there should be around a few bits and bobs of iridium as well. And we might see them later. Ah, there we go. This is iridium. Yeah, as I plunge through this, I will continue my storytelling. Yeah, so another game I tried was a spin-off from Pandemic. You might know this, that game where you have to fight a pandemic and fight sicknesses, and this particular one was twisted in a way that it played in the realm of Cthulhu, so in the realm of H.P. Lovecraft actually, and it was well made. Instead of the illnesses, you had cultists and shoggoths, which would appear, and instead of epidemics, you had the grand old ones who appeared. Really nice mechanism, a really nice game, and I'm thinking of buying it, but I will buy it from my favorite game shop, as per usual. I played a few smaller games, but nothing which was really worthwhile for me personally. Nothing that was quite up my particular taste, you could say. What I did like was a small game from Denmark, which was called Klask, or Klask, which is a little bit like foosball, just with in smaller dimensions. You have a magnet which you have under the board, and your little player figure has to score goals. Really nicely made. I can see that as a drinking game as well. And there was a tournament of it, and I played it for the first time there. And I actually got qualified for the tournament, and I nearly made it to the semi-finals. The finalist, or the first place, would have gone to Denmark, by the way. Oh, iridium and gold for the World Championship. So, would have been cool, but of course, if you just picked up the game, it is pretty much impossible to do that. So, it was a little bit utopic of me to actually think I could do that without actually knowing the game, or without having it played many times. But it was very fun. I enjoyed playing that. And yeah, in particular, it was a very cool board game expo this year. I had a little bit more last year in terms of what I actually liked, but in general, yeah, I was quite pleased. I could do a lot. It was just a nice expo. Something like that. Right, let me put the coffee bean in here. These two go in the fridge, and that goes here. We need to refill our pale ale, and 4 more pieces of hot pepper jelly. Let us do that first. Boink, and boink. Yeah, so I can only recommend, if you like board games and if you are around in Germany, especially in the Ruhr area, that you try the board game expo. It's usually around fall, around in fall, mostly in October every year, and it's 4 days long, usually from Thursday onwards to Sunday. Yes indeed. And yeah, it's really worthwhile. You see a lot of cool games, and sometimes you find cool new games you haven't ever seen before. So it's really worth your time. In any case, we already reached the evening, and my energy bar has gone down, which is why I returned home. I wanted to see if one of the trees grew. That doesn't seem to be the case. No, it is not. A little bit of basic groundskeeping. I saw another thing right here. There we go. Another acorn. And I think this is the perfect opportunity to go to bed, because we're already exhausted. We plunged through the quarry today. So let's go to sleep and see what we made. We are now level 8 in mining and can craft a mega bomb. Ooh. Nice. And another 5,000. Nice. I like that. Alright. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and comments, and I certainly hope to see you next time as well. Until then, Yours faithfully, the Pastafarian.